None of this drywall was ever intended on being replaced in the plan.
There is not a nail anywhere from here holding any of this on, other than the screws we put this plywood up with.
So all this has to be done now anyway.
It just seems like a lot of negligence.
We're gonna have to explain to them, it's not our fault that we found this, but we have to fix it.
I felt very defeated at this point.
Underneath it doesn't look horrible, on the face, we don't know.
And there was
This is not some rot.
And there was structural damage.
This is not some rot. You have to make them aware of this. We have a ton of damage.
Every wall needs to be replaced, every window, every door.
Right now, I'm not happy with where we're at.
I don't understand how these home inspectors missed all this. Becky and James paid a home inspector, and we're having the problems now structurally that we're finding. Kitchen, laundry room, powder room.
Finding this at this time is not a good scenario.
I was like super excited, and then when that all happened, that was hard.
As soon as they opened up everything and you could actually see the skeleton of the building, it wasn't even a skeleton anymore. It was just remains were just windows. There wasn't anything holding anything anywhere really.
As the contractor, it's not our fault that we found this, but we have to fix it. This is going to have to be a site visit with a serious conversation about what is possible at this point.
So I really don't want this to freak you out. Jimmy will explain what has to happen.
Okay.
But I'd rather just I'd rather have him tell you everything
when James gets here.
Okay.
We don't know exactly what it's going to take to get it finally under control, but Jimmy you're going to be able to price it out for them?
Yeah, we'll be able to get it done pretty quickly too. I mean, we know where we have to attack.
But for us to move forward, this is going to have to be addressed.
Clients obviously are not happy with the situation, but the good thing is they're understanding that we just uncovered what other people missed or what other people had done, unfortunately. But for the time being now, we need to replace what's there and keep moving. I'm gonna have to bring the demo crew back in. We don't have...
Demo crew? Everyone. We need everyone there ready to demo.
Yeah.
It's gotta come out.
We still have a budget though. We still have to stay on budget.
We were given a scope of work, none of which included rotted joists, rotted sill plate, or rotted band boards.
We've addressed the issues, we've seen the issues. We gotta go get the lumber, we gotta go get this fixed now.
We're taking out bits and pieces of the drywall at a time to make way. At what point can we just get rid of all the drywall?
I still think we have something we could save. I still think that we have the ability to utilize some of the material in there. I'm not there yet. I mean, I'm still nervous about how long this is going to take, but I'm starting to get excited about what this final product could be. What I'm not looking forward to is when I have to get down to that crawl space though and start cleaning that thing out, because that just turned into an absolute trash pit.
Every day I'm covered in drywall dust and frankly, mouse poop.
So that wasn't a bright
We found out
side.
that the insulation was worthless, basically.
Oh, this is also around the time that we found the mass grave of rats.
We're finding evidence of a much larger problem than I
Much
originally...
larger? It's a colony. It's an infestation.
I got
There's
hit with a
literally bone in the framing. The R value is completely depleted. Plus, if we were to refinish inside here, redo the drywall with this inside the walls, you're never going to be able to get rid of that odor.
I hate the fact that we breathed in here.
Yeah, this place is a dump and has these problems,
Yeah.
but at least we're fixing them because we want to live here, live in the best place.
We bought this also because like it's trees everywhere.
Yeah, the house is wrapped in nature, basically.
Yeah,
the whole
for
property
sure.
is wrapped in nature.
My assumption is that the worst of the problems are where we've seen them now, because that's where we've seen the worst of the water infiltration. It can't just be the gutters.
In a heavy rainstorm, when this all floods out, that channel, where all that marshland is over there, it channels right to that window.
So you're saying they're running in there?
That it just floods up once it surges. And it just pours right in, dude. All the way over to here, comes out of this downspout. It fills this right up. All that grade is higher than this hole. All of it. All of this goes under. Once it's all underwater, it goes right into the basement there too.
They're getting charged for the sewer discharge. We just need to make sure that that's actually what's happening.
We actually ran some tests of our own. You're not seeing nothing.
Thank you.
Did that move any?
I don't think so.
Lawsuit off. And we have determined that
We did
was
eventually
all
find
like-
out the house was on public and that was actually real, so that was a kind of a win for a moment.